And welcome, John Morris Show on a Tuesday. Hey, glad you're with us from the TFNB studios, historic Elm Avenue in Waco. Gildersleeve photos on the wall right outside on the Elm Avenue. A terrific location. We're glad you are with us, whether you're watching live in the 9 a.m. Central Time hour or archived another part of the day. Hey, we are glad you are with us. If you're so inclined, if you could subscribe and follow, and then we'll send you alerts when we've got a show starting or some kind of content on there. So welcome to you. We are glad you are with us. Baylor football back on the practice field right about now. This is a big day. This is practice number 6. So they're in full pads for the first time today. You got to go 5 practices without full pads. I don't know what the wording is exactly, but after 5 practices, you can go full pads. So they're doing that. And now, Garrett, kind of the rubber hits the road when you get out there in full pads beginning today.
Yeah, I think this is where we're really going to see like what the trenches truly are. We've heard a lot about the defensive line and how the expectations are truly high with or without Wheeler, which we'll find out later on today, hopefully. But this is where you're actually going to see it. You actually can hit, you can get full into the intentional work of it. And just, I want to see how the offensive line holds up against this unit as well. So it's crucial from that aspect, in my opinion.
Yep, going to be fun. So practice today, not open to the public. They remember Meet the Bears comes up August 22nd. Great, really first look at the team, but practicing this morning and in full pads for the first time. Coming up later in the hour, Daniel Sepulveda will join us, one of Baylor's all-time greats, 2-time Ray Guy Award winner. He was the first ever Ray Guy Award, 2-time Ray Guy Award winner, best punter in the nation. He was a 3-time All-American at Baylor. All right, here's trivia for you, Garrett. Drop this on you. Baylor has had 2 3-time All-Americans in school history. Only 2. Daniel was 1. I gave you that one. Who would the other one be?
I would say they're Singletary or RG3.
Yep. Singletary it was. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Very good. Rob, if he had come back, for his senior year, could have done that. But Mike Singletary and Daniel Sepulveda, the only 2 3-time All-Americans in school history, which is just amazing. Daniel also named to the Sporting News 2000's All-Decade All-American team, and we'll talk to him about that honor and what he is doing today. What a team that was. So this would be for the years 2000 to 2009, and the Sporting News named 1 All-America team, first team. No second team, no honorable mention. And it's guys like Ndamukong Suh from Nebraska, Terrell Suggs from Arizona State, Julius Peppers from North Carolina on that defensive line, Glenn Dorsey from LSU. Garrett, I know you you like that. Derek Johnson out of Waco High and University of Texas. He's an All-American on this Sporting News team. At a linebacker position, and then also LaDainian Tomlinson out of University and TCU. He is on the All-American team, the Sporting News 2000's All-American team. Quarterback by Tim Tebow. Darren McFadden is the other running back. Larry Fitzgerald from Pitt. That's pretty salty right there. Michael Crabtree from Texas Tech. Kellen Winslow, the tight end out of Miami, and then Daniel Sepulveda is the punter. So that is some talent, isn't it? I mean, those names, just reel off those names there. Those are some really, really memorable college football players.
No, they really are. Ndamukong Suh was a freak. Just thinking back and watching Derek Johnson at Texas. Yeah. I mean, even at Waco High, that was just crazy to see him. LaDainian did his thing. No, that's a really good list. And I think there's a lot of debatable quarterbacks you could do, but Tebow, I mean, he's got to be the guy for that era.
Right, exactly. So Daniel will join us in a bit. We look forward to that, visiting with him about the most recent honor for him. Interesting things going on down University Parks Drive. That is Southwest Regional, I guess the George W. Bush Southwest Regional Little League headquarters, and they're playing the Southwest Regional right now. And I turned it on in my office yesterday, happened to catch the start of the game. Was 2:00, and it was Texas, the team from Bernie, and a team from Louisiana were playing. Lowell Galindo and Keith Moreland were doing the game for ESPN, and they started by kind of updating everyone on the situation. And this release is from Little League Baseball talking about the same thing. So Oklahoma is there, but Oklahoma, they said, had been disqualified because they used, Lowell said, numerous ineligible players. Okay, so they said Oklahoma was sitting, waiting on the winner of the game yesterday, Bernie and Louisiana, and they were supposed to meet today for the championship and a trip to the Little League World Series. So that's what they were saying at the start of the broadcast. And it was a great game, and Bernie won, and they're celebrating. You know, they're going to the Little League World Series, but not so fast. Now, apparently, there's an injunction that is going to allow Oklahoma to play today against Bernie, and the winner today goes on to the Little League World Series. That's kind of a mess, isn't it?
It really is. Like, I don't understand this. To me, if you are even suspected of having an ineligible player and you have two teams who have already played, there's nothing surrounding them, then rightfully Texas should move on. Like, I don't care if it was Oklahoma and the roles were reversed. In that scenario, Oklahoma should have the right to move on. Yeah. But this is ridiculous. And then Tom brought up a good point. Like, if you're Texas and you've been told, hey, you get the nod, you can move on, how did you approach that game with Louisiana from your pitcher's standpoint? And then now you're thrown out tonight. Like, it's ridiculous. I don't understand. It's Little League Baseball. Right. Like, what are we doing with this? And then, like, the scenario where you had a softball team from Tulsa last week that come in with, like, saying they were a Little League team that was really select. Like, there's a lot of suspicious activity with this Tulsa Little League situation.
It all centers around Oklahoma, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Now, did that softball team, did they get disqualified last week?
That I'm not sure, 100% sure on that one. They should have. Like, there was, to me.
Yeah, there was a lot of controversy around them, and now here it is, baseball this week, Little League Baseball this week, and it's the Oklahoma team again. But you're right, and Tom Barfield is in the next studio, and he made a good point, that Bernie and Louisiana, they're playing for the championship, is what they were told. And you would play that, you would coach that differently. Maybe you throw your best arm out there, you don't really hold back anybody because this is it. But now all of a sudden they got to play again today against an Oklahoma team that's probably more rested than Bernie.
And then, like, if you went out there and you thought you won, if you're Texas and you're preparing to move on, and then now all of a sudden, like, that would be a difficult challenge for any athlete. But this is children. Like, how is that going to react? How are they emotionally going to respond to being, messed over like that? I'm just not sure.
Yeah. And you celebrate and you're excited. And then all of a sudden, you pull the chain back on them. So
that's not right.
I hate that. That's tough. But that's going on down University Parks Drive at the Southwest Regional Little League headquarters down there. And I guess there's a game today. It was at 2:00 yesterday. I don't know exactly the time. I'll look and see. But it could be this today sometime. And the winner, with that injunction, the winner today, Oklahoma and Bernie, goes on to the Little League World Series.
Yeah, I don't like that. Like, this feels very much like the World Cup where you had your player out. We're going to do this. We're going to get you in. Like, I don't know, man. It's just, right. And that didn't work out. So we'll see how this one goes.
Yeah, that's true. That's when President Trump got involved with that red card. All right. We're off and running on this Tuesday morning. We are glad you are with us. We're brought to you every day of the week by the Brazos Landing and by Alliance Bank Central Texas. Alliance Bank Central Texas, your Central Texas business bank. 7 convenient locations around Central Texas to serve you better. Also on the web at alliancebanktexas.com. They were voted by Forbes 2025 Best in State Banks. They value their relationship with their customers and their communities. That is Alliance Bank Central Texas. Take a break. Back with more in just a moment. Glad you're with us on this Tuesday morning. John Morris, Garrett Ross, and we'll be right back after this.
Morrison's Gifts, Waco's oldest family-owned gift store, wants to ask a question to the guys out there. Don't you just love gift giving? Does John Hart, Consuela, or Jellycat mean anything to you? If not, at Morrison's, we have your answers and your back. For 47 years, we have guided men and you ladies through the trauma of selecting the right gift for the right person. Come and see us at 4312 West Waco Drive in the Brazos Square Center close to Jason's Deli. That's Morrison's Gifts, owned by a proud Baylor Bear.
Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
Being stuck on the side of the road is stressful no matter what time it is. Tow King is here to help. A locally owned and operated family-run business, Tow King offers 24-hour emergency roadside assistance with trained operators and high-caliber equipment for damage-free towing. Tow King of Waco is a company you can count on. Call Tow King the next time you need help. Check them out on Facebook, and remember, slow down or move over.
It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Providence. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to centraltexascattlebaronsball.org.
Summer isn't over yet. Make every last splash count at Waco Surf. Catch perfect waves, float the lazy river, or relax on the beach while the kids make unforgettable memories. Stay in their hotel or private cabins, or hook up with your RV. Located just 90 miles from Dallas and Austin, set on 450 acres in the heart of Texas, Waco Surf is unlike any other water park around. Before school starts, give your family one more epic adventure. WacoSurf.com. Book your stay today and catch a wave.
Alliance Bank Central Texas understands that banking is about people. From first accounts to business growth, they actively partner with Central Texas businesses and families to help meet their financial goals. A variety of online products and services make banking easy without compromising the personalized banking experiences they are known for. Customer-focused banking isn't just what they do, it's who they are. Alliance Bank Central Texas, serving Central Texas across 7 convenient locations and at alliancebanktexas.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. And welcome back, John Morris Show on a Tuesday. Daniel Sepulveda, the former Baylor great All-American punter, joins us next segment. We look forward to that. We are brought to you by the Brazos Landing. I will be there. That's today. I'll be there for lunch today. Look forward to that. And then we'll be there for live shows tomorrow. So come join us. Today or tomorrow, come join us. But live shows noon to 1. I'll do an hour, and then Matt Mosley will be there live from 1 to 3. So live from the Brazos Landing tomorrow. Come join us and check out that great $12 lunch menu that I keep telling you about every single day. You know where it is? It's where I-35 and the Brazos River meet. That is the Brazos Landing in Waco. All right, we've been telling you for the past, seemed like a month or so, that Baylor and the Baylor line, the running of the Baylor line is one of the candidates, I guess, for the best walkout tradition in college football. And there's been an ongoing fan vote. This is put on by USA Today. And we are into the final week now. Votes will close on Monday, the 17th of August. You can vote once a day, no more than once a day, but once a day. And I've been doing that. A lot of people in our department have been doing that also. And Baylor they have told you, Baylor is number 1 out of 20 walkout traditions. So Baylor has been leading. And we're talking about the running of the Baylor line as a great tradition. But now I went to vote this morning, and they're not showing where Baylor's standing is. They're saying results will be hidden or kept confidential until the winner is revealed on the 17th. So they have been saying, Garrett, if you voted, you'd say Baylor is number 1 out of 20. Right. or whichever one you vote on, it would tell you, I guess, where they are. But now they're not telling you that. So what's going on there? Keeping it a little secret.
I mean, it seems like maybe they might have it wrapped up. I'm not sure, but if I don't know how this works. If you're hiding it, like I don't know. Maybe somebody was creeping up on Baylor.
Just keep voting. That's always keep voting. And I think that's great. I mean, that would be some great. We say on the broadcast, one of the great traditions in college football, when the Baylor line runs, and I think most of you watching or listening know what I'm talking about, but they run diagonally across the field from the ramp on the southwestern end of McLean Stadium to the northeastern end, and they just run like crazy. And there's usually a massive pile up around the goal line where all those and it's Baylor freshmen in their gold jerseys who run the line, especially the first game. If they haven't done it before, there's usually a pretty good pile up there. So we watch for that. And but it really is a great tradition, and it's fun to see. And they then form a corridor, and the team comes out between that corridor of the Baylor line. So really cool tradition. Would be great to have that, spotlighted by USA Today as maybe the best walkout tradition in college football. And there's some other good ones. I mean, there are some really, really good ones, but I think this one stacks up with any of them.
No, they really do. I just think the unique nature of this, there are some that are similar and everything, but Baylor's is totally unique. Nobody else does this with just a wave of students coming out. So I think, to me, it probably is the number one, honestly.
So there's two things that we watch for as we're sitting up in the booth and you're watching that, the run, number one, and the pileups, and we watch for that, make sure nobody gets hurt. But then there is this, then they form the corridor and the team comes out between them. But then there's a mad rush by these students to get up into the stands, because at McLean Stadium, they get the best seats, really, because they are right behind the visiting bench on the east side of the stadium, and it's first come first serve for those freshmen, to get the best of the best seats. And it is wild to see them, how they run up there. Some try to sneak away, from running the line. They try to go on up there. No, you can't do that. You got to stay and let the team come out. But it is fun. And think about that. September 12th is Baylor's home opener, and Baylor line will run for the first time this season. Then September 5th is the opener. 25 days away, Baylor will play Auburn in Atlanta. All right, take a break. When we come back, we'll visit with a man who I bet he ran through that Baylor line a few times. Former Baylor All-American punter Daniel Sepulveda will join us when we come back. Hey, we're glad you're with us. Brought to you by the Brazos Landing and by Alliance Bank, Central Texas. Take a break. Daniel Sepulveda. When we come back, John Morris Show returns after this.
The Pete Souza Show, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. You want to talk NFL draft? I don't know. How about we get you Todd McShay? You want to talk Big 12? We can get you the commissioner. Somebody about the Cowboys? How about we have on the owner, Stephen Jones? Pop culture? Michelle Beadle. I mean, we will bring on the people that you want to hear from. And these people don't join us because of me. They join us because of you. You got to watch this show, okay? It's got everything you need. Sports, hijinks, laughs. Did I mention hijinks? We'll see you on the Pete Souza Show. Now, we are under the 365 Sports umbrella. Check it out. I'm wearing a Tulane shirt. No idea why.
It's the Pete Souza Show. Sports, team.
Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
Being stuck on the side of the road is stressful no matter what time it is. Tow King is here to help. A locally owned and operated family-run business, Tow King offers 24-hour emergency roadside assistance with trained operators and high-caliber equipment for damage-free towing. Tow King of Waco is a company you can count on. Call Tow King the next time you need help. Check them out on Facebook, and remember, slow down or move over.
It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Providence. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to centraltexascattlebaronsball.org.
Alliance Bank Central Texas understands that banking is about people. From first accounts to business growth, they actively partner with Central Texas businesses and families to help meet their financial goals. A variety of online products and services make banking easy without compromising the personalized banking experiences they are known for. Customer-focused banking isn't just what they do, it's who they are. Alliance Bank Central Texas, serving Central Texas across 7 convenient locations and at alliancebanktexas.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Back with us, John Morris Show. We do appreciate you tuning in. We would love for you to subscribe and follow, and you'll get all the great interviews like this one coming up with one of the all-time greats in Baylor football history. We welcome in former All-American and member of the Baylor Athletics Hall of Fame, Daniel Sepulveda joins us this morning. Daniel, good to see you. Welcome.
Yeah, good to see you too. Thanks for having me on.
I appreciate it. You look great, man. How are things?
Thank you. Things are good. Things are good. Very busy between my work now and chasing around 6 kiddos. My wife we just had our 6th almost 4 months ago.
Wow. Congratulations. That's great. You do have your hands full. That is fun. Tell everyone what's your business now? What are you doing business-wise?
Well, I'm an attorney now. I graduated Baylor in 2006 and then went back to law school in 2016. That turned into doing some corporate law originally, but now I've jumped across the island and doing litigation and really enjoying it and finding a lot of purpose in it.
Very cool. That is great. Well, so happy for you. And the motivation for having you on was the Sporting News named their All-American team for the 2000s, and you're the punter. Man, there's some big names on there, and you're right up there with them. Congratulations on that honor.
I hardly recognize the guy in that picture, frankly. 20 years has really done a number to the body. But yeah, that was fun. I didn't know about it until I got an email from a friend of mine who shared the Baylor news breaking it. That was fun. It was fun to revisit the past. And yeah, honestly, it feels like a lifetime ago. It's fun to revisit those memories.
That's funny. So the Sporting News, they didn't really notify you at all or contact you?
No. I got some texts and some emails about it, but that was it. And actually had a few people ask me, well, did the Sporting News tell you? Like, no, thanks for letting me know.
That's kind of funny. Yeah, that is funny. But it's a great list. I mean, you're on there with like Tim Tebow and LaDainian Tomlinson and some really big names from that era. You fit right in. That's a great honor.
Well, that's kind of you to say. It is an honor for sure. And John, let me say congratulations to you for the Baylor Hall of Fame. Baylor Athletics.
That's very nice. Thank you very much. Thank you. That's an honor. And see, this is a perfect opportunity. You're in the Baylor Athletic Hall of Fame. You're a guy that deserves to be there. There's so many people that deserve it. I just help tell your story. You know, I don't deserve a spot there.
Hardly. No, I'm not buying that.
But thank you for saying that. I really appreciate it. How about when you think back on those years, to be honest, you were the best player on the field for Baylor, you know, as the punter. And man, did you really elevate the game and those 3 years here, you know, that you had an almost 46-yard per punt average. How did you challenge yourself? How did you help make yourself and your game better?
Honestly, I was just out there to have fun and to kick that football as hard as I could. You know my story.
Right.
I first and foremost viewed myself as a football player and sort of backdoored into punting, almost against my will in a lot of ways. I remember telling Coach Nelson after my redshirt freshman year, the first year that I started, at the end of the year, that I was not going to punt the following season because I came here to play football, and I learned firsthand that punting is not playing football, and I really wanted to play football. And he very graciously and patiently explained to me that, well, that's not an option. We really need you because we just finished top 25 in net punt last year, and you're only going to get better, kind of thing. And yeah, I was just out there having fun. Honestly, I liked off season and being in the weight room even more, which is interesting because I'm reading about Palmer Williams, and it looks like he's cut out of the same cloth, which is very exciting. And I'm excited to watch him this year. It's been fun to watch him grow. And honestly, I think that if he were punting as many times as I was, he would have all these records instead of me.
Yeah, you got a lot of work, didn't you? During those days as the Baylor punter, you did get a lot of work.
He's playing for a different team than I did. That's for sure.
That's true. And Palmer broke your school record punting for a season a couple of years ago, and he's back. He's doing really well. But you came as a linebacker. I mean, that was your mindset. That was your mentality, wasn't it, as a linebacker?
Well, yes. I started football as a quarterback and thought that's what I wanted to do. And again, you're familiar with this, but it was the late growth spurt primarily that had me looking elsewhere on the field. And that took me to defense, and then that took me to linebacker. But I didn't play linebacker in high school, but for my senior year in high school. And even then, a back injury kept me off the field for most of the season. So when I walked on to Baylor as a linebacker, it was just by default because it was the last position I played, but I really didn't have a ton of experience doing that either, which contributed to my interest in showing up in Waco and looking around at other positions to say, well, where else could I help this team?
Right. I'm going to get on the field here. There was the play that we always remember, and Jerry Hill and I love recounting this one, where you decleated that North Texas return guy. That's one of the all-time great hits, and that was a linebacker turned punter making that hit.
I think so. Yeah. The backstory on that one, that was my redshirt sophomore year. So I had already talked about wanting to do something other than punt after my redshirt freshman year. And so I go into the next season thinking, and I remember specifically before that punt in particular, I said, all right, well, if this is what I'm stuck doing, that's fine. I'm going to go cover. And I know I'm supposed to be the safety, but I'm not going to let him get by me. I'm going to punt this one, and then I'm going to run. And honest to God, that was the first time I ever thought that.
Oh, really?
And I caught the punt, or I caught the snap, punted it, and then I just took off. And what do you know? That happened the first time I ever thought to do it.
First time. Did they talk you off of that, of chasing it down? Or did you continue to do that?
They probably mentioned that at least a handful of times. I don't know how much it stopped me, but it never played out the way it did against Johnny Quinn in North Texas. So it was kind of fun.
Yeah. Oh, man. One of the all-time great hits there. And you mentioned Coach Nelson, who worked with you, and you worked with him. That was Mark Nelson. He was really good, wasn't he? How much did he help you?
Boy, he really turned around the special teams program, honestly. Yeah. I mean, he has a ton of expertise from his CFL days in special teams, and he showed up, and it really turned things around very quickly. Of course, he was pivotal in going and recruiting John Weeks from Arizona to get to come over to Waco, and I love that because Weeks is amazing and obviously still doing his thing. So I benefited from his talent in my Baylor days. But yeah, couldn't say enough about Mark Nelson and his expertise in that area. And he was fun to work with.
Yeah, true. Isn't that pretty amazing when you think that Jonathan Weeks is still going?
That's insane. I think he would say the same thing. He has told me the same thing. Yeah. I think he says lots of football. I'm like, yeah, brother. I feel like I played lots of football and he's still going, which is just remarkable.
Exactly. Good for him. Hope he keeps going.
Right.
How are your knees these days?
The knees are okay.
Good.
Yeah, I have been told more than once that I have a knee replacement in my future. At 42, it hasn't come yet, so I feel like that's winning. But yeah, we'll hang on to the original equipment as long as we can.
Gotcha. Because it was surgeries on both, or one of them twice. Is that what it was?
Yeah, 5 surgeries on the right knee and then 1 on the left knee.
I'm sorry, I shortchanged you there. 5 on the right knee.
Right.
Good grief. Okay. Well, I hope that the replacement is down the road for you.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Because you got to chase those kids around. What's the age range of your kids?
We are at 9, 8, 7, 5, 2, and almost 4 months.
4 months. That's great.
Yeah, just one boy though.
Oh, just one boy.
He's got 5 sisters, poor guy. I grew up with 0 sisters and 3 brothers, so he's growing up in a very different world than I am. But
that is very different.
It's going to work out for him.
Okay. Is he a football player? Can you tell yet?
Yeah, actually, we're going into our 2nd season. I'm coaching their flag football team, going into his 3rd grade season. He loves it. He's very excited. And, of course, I love full circle getting to do what my dad did for me. So it's a ton of fun.
That's really cool. I'd love to see Coach Sepulveda out there. I bet you I mean, and I'm being completely serious. I bet you'd be great with kids that age, not just your own, but kids. So I bet that's pretty cool for you.
I love it. I do love it.
Yeah, good. Well, come down and see us when you can. And we got a spot for you anytime you want to come down. Bring the whole crew. That wouldn't be easy, but come on down. Awesome. And it's great to catch up with you.
I love it. Yeah, thanks for having me on, John.
Appreciate it. Stay in touch. Talk to you soon.
Right. Take care.
All right, the great Daniel Sepulveda, All-American punter for the Bears, 3-time All-American, one of only 2 3-time All-Americans in Baylor school history. That says a lot. And just recently named to the Sporting News All-America team for the 2000s. That would be 2000 to 2009. So here are some of the numbers. This is in the release by Max Calderon. He averaged, what year would this have been? Maybe his sophomore season, 45.97 yards per punt in 04, okay? So just under 46 yards per punt. That's pretty salty. And he won the Ray Guy Award. That was 2004. 2005, the average went up, 46.2 yards per punt, and he became the first ever 2-time winner of the Ray Guy Award. And then or actually didn't win it that year. Then he won it his senior year. His average went up again, 46.5 yards per punt. And that was the Baylor record that stood from 06 to 2024 when Palmer Williams, the current Baylor punter, broke his record. Palmer's average was an unbelievable 49. Where is that? It was right 49.3 yard per punt in 2024 by Palmer Williams. But what a great career. The other thing that we sort of skimmed over was from 2003 to 2006, Daniel led his era with 12,531 total yards punting, ranks 12th all-time in NCAA history. 12,500 yards punting. Folks, that is a lot of punts. And that means the offense was not so great during that time. And Daniel had a lot of work. And when I say he was the best athlete on the field during his time, he really was. I mean, not just at his position, but he was a great athlete also.
No, it is. It's crazy to hear that journey and like the path to get there from quarterback to figuring it out to linebacker and only being able to play 1 year to come in and then adapt. I guess it seems like it would be easy to kick a football.
Yeah.
It is not.
Right.
Then so having to learn that technique and all the work that goes into that, because not everybody can do it, it's really impressive on Daniel.
Yeah, very much so. And a great guy, great Christian man, and really a great representative of Baylor. 6 kids at home.
That'll keep you busy.
That will keep you hopping for sure. And I'm glad he's coaching. It was good to learn that, coaching his son's flag football team, because I can just imagine how good Daniel would be with kids that age. So really, really fun to catch up with him. Appreciate him, and a nice honor from the Sporting News that didn't let him know. I mean, you would think Sporting News is going to do this All-American team. Maybe they send you a plaque or something, but they don't even notify him.
Like, to me, like, you got to get a letter or something. Hey, you made this list. Like, we want to incorporate this. We want you to talk about it.
Yes.
That's fascinating.
Exactly. Come on, Sporting News.
Come on.
You're missing the boat there. So he just found out from the Baylor release and for friends talking to him about it. So congratulations to Daniel Sepulveda, and great to visit with him. All right, let's take a break, come back, look ahead, wrap things up, share some birthdays with you. John Morris Show brought to you by the Lake Waco Golf Club, a semi-private facility nestled along the north point of Lake Waco, one of the few facilities in Texas to have a full regulation 18-hole course, plus an executive 18-hole par 3 course out at Lake Waco. They've got a bar and grill that is open to the public. Check them out at lakewacogc.com. And brought to you by Toe King, here to help the next time you're stuck on the road. Locally owned and family-run business, that is Gary Hoffman. Toe King offers 24-hour emergency roadside assistance with highly trained operators. Toe King of Waco is a company you can count on. Give them a call the next time you need help. 254-666-5484 is the number for Toe King of Waco. All right, take a break. Back with more right after this. John Morris Show will continue.
The Pete Souza Show, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. You want to talk NFL draft? I don't know. How about we get you Todd McShay? You want to talk Big 12? We can get you the commissioner. Somebody about the Cowboys? How about we have on the owner, Stephen Jones? Pop culture? Michelle Beadle. I mean, we will bring on the people that you want to hear from. And these people don't join us because of me. They join us because of you. You got to watch this show, okay? It's got everything you need. Sports, hijinks, laughs. Did I mention hijinks? We'll see you on the Pete Souza Show. Now, we are under the 365 Sports umbrella. Check it out. I'm wearing a Tulane shirt. No idea why.
It's the Pete Souza Show. Sports.
Lake Waco Golf Club is a semi-private facility nestled along the north point of Lake Waco, one of the few facilities in Texas to have a full 18-hole regulation golf course as well as an executive 18-hole par 3 golf course. Plus, check out their bar and grill, which is open to the public. And if you're not a golfer, then enjoy time by the pool or even enjoy fishing around Lake Waco. Become a member today and call to book your tee time. Lake Waco Golf Club, where family and friends fun begins. Check them out at lakewacogc.com for more information.
Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
Being stuck on the side of the road is stressful no matter what time it is. Toe King is here to help. A locally owned and operated family-run business, Toe King offers 24-hour emergency roadside assistance with trained operators and high-caliber equipment for damage-free towing. Toe King of Waco is a company you can count on. Call Toe King the next time you need help. Check them out on Facebook, and remember, slow down or move over.
Make this the summer event at Allen Samuels Jeep in Waco. Be among the first to see and drive the all-new 2026 Jeep Cherokee, delivering up to 37 miles per gallon. Or drive home a new 2026 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo with your choice of 0% financing for 36 months or 2.9% for 84 months. Or save $9,000 off MSRP. Don't miss these incredible summer savings at Allen Samuels.
Come by, let's be friends.
Summer isn't over yet. Make every last splash count at Waco Surf. Catch perfect waves, float the lazy river, or relax on the beach while the kids make unforgettable memories. Stay in their hotel or private cabins, or hook up with your RV. Located just 90 miles from Dallas and Austin, set on 450 acres in the heart of Texas, Waco Surf is unlike any other water park around. Before school starts, give your family one more epic adventure. WacoSurf.com. Book your stay today and catch a wave.
Alliance Bank Central Texas understands that banking is about people. From first accounts to business growth, they actively partner with Central Texas businesses and families to help meet their financial goals. A variety of online products and services make banking easy without compromising the personalized banking experiences they are known for. Customer-focused banking isn't just what they do, it's who they are. Alliance Bank Central Texas, serving Central Texas across 7 convenient locations and at alliancebanktexas.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. And we welcome you back, John Morris Show on a Tuesday. We are brought to you by Alliance Bank Central Texas and by the Brazos Landing, also by Allen Samuels, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Drive a 2026 Dodge Ram 1500 limited crew cab with your choice, either 0% for 36 months or 25% off MSRP. That's substantial. Comes with America's best warranty at 10 years, 100,000 miles, only at Allen Samuels, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat in Waco. All right, we like to share birthdays with you. Let's share some birthdays. So we had Daniel Sepulveda on, former Baylor punter. How about this? Good karma. It is Ty Atterbury's birthday today. Another Baylor, former Baylor kicker. Remember, Ty was with us, Garrett. Early in the spring, really through the summer, as he made that trek across the Atlantic Ocean on one of his boats headed toward the British Virgin Islands.
Yep.
Yeah,
that was awesome. That was fun. Like
that
seeing, like actually being able to see pictures of Cape Cod, like where they were coming out of, because I've always heard about it, but like actually being able to see it, the sun, like all of the sunset, and hearing how they had to go through that process and be careful with their food and being able to cross over the equator and all. It was a really great story.
Yeah, it was like 35-day trip, wasn't it?
Yep.
And out in the middle of the ocean, I mean, across the Atlantic. So pretty fun. And they had a Starlink satellite connection. And he was on with us once a week, every Friday through that time.
I think the most unique thing for that was actually kind of grasping how vast the ocean is. It's being able to see all of the boats out there and knowing that you could see it on the radar, but they're nowhere near you. That was fascinating.
That's a really good point, because he would send us a map and we'd pop it up, and it showed a maritime map that showed all the other vessels that were out there, and it looked like thousands of them, and it probably was. And he said, we haven't seen a boat in days.
None.
You know?
And then they had that one that crept up on him out of nowhere.
That's right. In the middle of the ocean. That was great. Pretty good dolphins video that he shared with us also. Awesome. Ty would, he'd give us some shirtless pictures also, cheesecake, beefcake, calendar material there for Ty. But it's his birthday today up in North Carolina. So happy birthday to Ty Atterbury. I got to give him a call or shoot him a text today. It's Angie Matthews' birthday today, wife of Bill Matthews. Happy birthday to Angie. Mark Randolph's birthday. Happy birthday to him. It is Jermaine Alfred's birthday. Jermaine is a former Baylor quarterback. Happy birthday to him. It is Colin Witt's birthday. Saw Colin at the Chamber kickoff luncheon doing the video the other day. Happy birthday to Colin. And it is Zane Carlson's birthday today, former Baylor pitcher and recent electee to the Baylor Athletics Hall of Fame. Zane is going into the Hall of Fame. The induction banquet comes up on November 20th. See, that's a Hall of Famer. Zane Carlson is a Hall of Famer.
You are a Hall of Famer. No, I don't think you truly understand. Like my generation, you are the only voice we've ever heard.
Well, that's nice. That's great.
Like, I'm dead serious.
But Zane, I mean, guys like Zane, they are and Daniel Sepulveda, those guys are Baylor Athletics Hall of Fame.
You are as well,
in my book. So happy birthday to Zane Carlson today. I need to shoot him a note also. So good birthday list there. Let me look at one of the lists, see if there's anybody else. Happy birthday to them on the 11th day of August. No, that's all I've got. So happy birthday to them today. All right, headed to the office and football practice, out to watch practice this morning, and the first day in pads. That'll be interesting. And then they will not be on the field. Baylor will not be on the field tomorrow. Then they'll be back out Thursday, Friday, I think Saturday, but then Sunday is the first scrimmage of fall camp. So that'll be big on Sunday to get the first scrimmage. And we'll get a look at that. We'll get our new radio crew together, Jeff Gandy and Bryson Jackson, along with Bob Baker, our engineer. Our spotter, Jeff Walter, would love to be there, but he's on an Alaskan cruise this week. So that's pretty nice.
Not bad.
I know, exactly.
Go to Alaska. That's pretty awesome.
Good for him. But we'll get our crew together, and that'll be fun, and just kind of get everybody used to the setup and the scrimmage this Sunday, the 16th. Then there'll be another another one the following Friday, the 21st. And those are the two best opportunities for us as a new crew to get together. And somebody was asking me yesterday, I can't remember who it was, but said, are you worried, getting a new crew together and doing it? And I said, I'm really not worried because I have great faith in Jeff. Number one, he has all this experience, 6 years doing Texas State, very well-spoken. We've kept in touch all these years, so I have no issues whatsoever with Jeff Gandy. He'll step in and do a great job, and you'll enjoy hearing from him. He'll be the color analyst in the booth this year. And then Bryson Jackson is new, but the reason we approached him and talked to him was he was always so good at interviews when he was here and very well spoken. And he's here in Waco, works for an insurance company, engaged to Alexis Brown, who's preparing for the Olympics coming up in a couple of years. So she's here training here. And Alexis is training herself, but she's also training Bryson. He said that she is going to quiz him on things and help him get ready to be the sideline guy. Isn't that great?
That is great. And I think they're going to be fine. Like if they're like when we were at the coaches meeting last week.
Yeah.
Those two were inseparable. Like they're already building the chemistry.
Yeah.
So I think y'all are going to be great. I think y'all got a really good crew together.
I do too. I'm excited about it. We'll miss Ricky Thompson. He was a standard, for 26 years on the sidelines, but understand him stepping away so he can go see young Jack, his grandson, go play high school football on Friday nights. So we understand that. And to complete that thought, I think Bryson will do a great job. He was so good in interviews. He's very well spoken. This is new for him, but I think he'll pick up the nuances of it really quickly. So I'm excited about it. I think we've got a really good crew. Look forward to that. Our first broadcast will be 25 days from today in Atlanta. Pretty cool venue for the first broadcast, right?
Yeah, that's
Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Have you called the game from there?
No, I have not.
So this is your first time as well?
Yeah, yes, from there. Now, we've been there before, not in that stadium, but Baylor basketball played the NCAA tournament there in 2012, and that was great. Beat Xavier in the Sweet 16 and lost to Kentucky in the Elite Eight, and Kentucky went on to win the national championship.
That was that John Wall and them team, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah. I mean, they were really good.
Different.
Anthony Davis was on that team.
Davis.
So that was Atlanta, but it wasn't that stadium. That was before Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And then way back, Baylor played Clemson in the Peach Bowl in 1979. And I was there for that game. Wasn't broadcasting, but went there to cover that game in 1979. But that's way back. I think that Peach Bowl was at Atlanta Fulton County Stadium, which doesn't stand anymore. It's not even standing. So that one goes way back. So those are the two that I can remember in Atlanta. Is there anything else? Can't remember. Those are maybe the only two games in Atlanta, but this will be fun. That Mercedes-Benz Stadium. You've seen it on TV?
Yes.
You've seen their video boards? They're up at the top.
Yes.
And kind of all the way around.
That I would love to go there, see that stadium, and then just kind of, if you had time, go and check out the College Football Hall of Fame.
Exactly.
Like, that's one thing I've never been able to do. I want to go check that out.
I know. I hope we can do that. And where we're staying is a great location. The hotel is right down there by the stadium. So, and there's a lot down there too. Remember Centennial Park from the Olympics? Right. And I had this thought just yesterday. So the Olympics were there in Atlanta. What year? 1996.
Yeah.
And Michael Johnson won double gold, first man to ever win 200, 400 double in the Olympics 30 years ago. And, the Olympics are in late August into September.
Mm-hmm.
And this game is September 5th. I got to look at the dates. I wonder if the date might coincide with one of those gold medals for Michael Johnson.
That would be interesting. Wouldn't that be cool?
30 years. Would be awesome. 30 years later. How about that?
That could be a unique aspect to that.
Yeah. So I need to work on that. That's my homework assignment. I'll report back to you. But looking forward to that 25 days away. All right. We appreciate your being with us. Thanks to Daniel Sepulveda being on with us, former Baylor All-American punter, named to the Sporting News All-America team of the 2000s. Thanks to Alliance Bank Central Texas. Thanks to the Brazos Landing. And a reminder, we'll be live at the Brazos Landing tomorrow afternoon, a bonus show from noon to 1. Felicia Mulkey is coming by. The GOAT, Baylor Acrobatics and Tumbling head coach. She'll be at least one of our guests tomorrow on the live show at the Brazos Landing. Tomorrow in the 9 a.m. hour, Jerry Hill will be with us, and always fun to visit with Jerry. So that's tomorrow. Come see us at the Brazos Landing. Garrett, thank you very much. Lord willing, we're back tomorrow morning at 9. Have a great day. John Morris Show from the Rogue Media Network. Alliance Bank Central Texas understands that banking is about people. From first accounts to business growth, they actively partner with Central Texas businesses and families to help meet their financial goals. A variety of online products and services make banking easy without compromising the personalized banking experiences they are known for. Customer-focused banking isn't just what they do, it's who they are. Alliance Bank Central Texas, serving Central Texas across 7 convenient locations and at alliancebanktexas.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
Spring is sprung, and now's a great time to schedule a checkup for your vehicle. As Texas weather changes, it's important to make sure you and your loved ones are safe on the road. Request an appointment online at CompleteCarCareCenter.com today. We're equipped to handle all major and minor repairs on your vehicle. Our experienced technicians can check the health of your tires and inspect your vehicle for any unseen issues. Kish Complete Car Care Center at 5300 Franklin, where we take pride in keeping individuals safe honestly.